with open arms the way you accept appreciation. I think there's no way of completely knowing what's right and wrong because it's very subjective to people. But I think go with your gut in the moment, and if it's wrong, you learn from it in the future. I'm not saying I make the best decisions either. I'm quite bad, but I try and learn from my mistakes. Never trying. Must fail so that you can learn. Never trying is pointless. Oh no, no, no. You never keep someone loving you. Someone will love you if they want to love you. You love yourself. Only yourself. And your family. And your children if you have any. Love Zindagi the way you want to love it, not the way I love it. I love Zindagi because I've gotten a lot of great opportunities. I have a lot to love. And love it for your reasons, not for my reasons. I don't really think you should forget anyone. And I guess you're talking about a breakup or even if it's a friendship. Everybody teaches you something according to me. So don't forget the person. Learn whatever you've learned from that person. I think cherish it. And try and move forward as opposed to cancelling what happened in the past. Well, that's not an issue anymore, right? Because I've just replied. So, of course, everybody runs away from their problems. But I think the key is to tell yourself that you have to come back and face it. And knowing that you're running away is very important. So as long as you know, you will face it at some point. I don't think it's ever good to act like nothing happened because eventually it'll build up and then it'll all come out and then it'll be like this gush of emotions which you don't want to deal with. So try and be confrontational. I'm the worst person when it comes to confronting people, but I believe in not letting things build up. So try as much as you can to put your feelings forward, I guess. I think the worst thing you can do to a person when they're having a bad day is say, come on, yeah, be happy, it's okay. No, that's the worst thing you can do. The way you can cheer the person up, and I literally mean cheer, is if you just listen to the person and be involved in their sadness as opposed to trying to push them to be happy. You know what I mean? I think people assume that having a bad mood is a bad thing. I think it's not a bad thing. You're supposed to have a bad mood so that you can have the good moods and so that you can be happy about the good moods. So it's okay. Don't worry if you're having a bad mood. Just remember it's going to pass. Tough one. This is something I haven't figured out yet. So once I know, I'll let you know. I think the only thing that's coming to my mind is spending time with my loved ones. Just kind of saying it again and again and feeling it again and again. How much I love them and how grateful I am to know them. Okay, firstly, if you're really depressed, I just want to say this. There's nothing wrong in going out and getting help and talking to somebody. I think the most important thing is for you to address that. And if you're talking about, say, a momentary depression where you're just like really down and out, something that always makes me feel up and about is like doing some physical exercise or watching a great TV show or just talking to somebody that I really trust. So yeah. Zara, I'm just going to give you one little piece of advice. There's no cheat sheet for love. So disappointment will come, happiness will also come, but love is the most complicated thing and the most beautiful thing and the most simplest thing. So it's a lot of things, so don't worry. See, no matter what people say, don't think about it, try and focus. ऐसा होता नहीं है. It's automatic that if you're irritated about something and you're working, it will affect you. So let that affect you. But I guess what you have to tell yourself is when I'm working, I have to give nothing but my 100%. And if you tell yourself that, you won't fall short. I know it's cliche, but face it. Or at least accept by saying that, okay, I have a fear of this, that's a step of facing the fear. Overcoming it is, I think, with regards to time. I have to still overcome some of my fears. I think the best way to keep anyone happy or someone happy is if you let them be themselves. And if you let them be who they are. And that means letting them do what they want, not saying things so that they feel happy, but just let them be, and they'll be happy in your presence. I really believe this, but the only way you can avoid negativity externally if you can eradicate negativity internally. I know that sounds very deep, but it's true. Do not be negative for anybody, however bad or good that person is. And it's also not about trying to be positive, just try not to be negative. Okay, how to keep the mind focused. I think when you're doing something that you really, really love and want to do, you will be focused no matter what. So I think the idea is to do something you really love. Okay, guys, that was a lot of fun, and I had a really good time answering all your questions and talking to you about things that really matter. I hope you guys are enjoying the Dear Zindagi teasers and songs, and Just Go to Hell has just come out. So I think listen to Just Go to Hell. And right now I'm not going to hell. I have to go to shoot. So bye bye. Take care. Love you lots.